I wonder, what do you think is the difference between culture and identity of a company? They are closely connected yet different, and in this video I explain everything about their relationship. Hello, I am Dr. OLGATARA, helping you engage the hearts and minds of your coworkers. As an organizational consultant and coach, I've had the privilege of helping dozens of organizations improve collaboration both functionally and cross-functionally, align or transform their organizational cultures. In today's context of working virtually whenever possible, it may not be easy to be effective if you are new to it. To help you be more successful at that, I put together a guide on how to make a virtual collaboration successful. And at the end of this video, I will tell you how you can get it. For more collaboration advice, insights on organizational culture and business partnerships, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to get notified every time I post a new video every week. Purpose, identity, vision, mission, strategy, reputation, culture, values, brand. There is a lot of confusion and misconceptions around what these concepts mean for companies in practical terms, and I want to untangle them for you in a series of videos. Other videos in this series are linked in the description below or will be when they're up. In this video, let's focus on the difference and relationship between identity and culture. So let's talk about what is company identity, what is company culture, and how they are connected in a given company. Largely, identity answers the question of who we are for a company or a group of people, or for a one person, who am I? As a person, your identity is intersectional. You have cultural identity or identities, you have professional identity, you have character traits. There are many other things that you identify with in different parts of your life. Together, they make you you. For a company, its identity is really about what the residents of the company believe the company to be about, who they are as a group, what makes them unique as a group, as a collective of individuals. Company identity is also an intersection of identities, just like the identity of an individual. For example, a company can be national, meaning it can be operating at a national level in one company, or it can be local, or it can be specific to just one town, or even just one neighborhood in a city or in a town. Another side of the identity of a company is the industry it belongs to. Say, it can be a bank, or a transportation company, or a healthcare company, and so on. Whether it follows the standards of the industry or disrupts it. Yet another side of the company identity is how old it is. Maybe it's a startup, or maybe it's a century-old business. Yet another side of our identity is about the customers, the reasons why they choose to be our customers. Do they identify with the company image in advertising? Let's say sport cars or luxury real estate. Do they have to use our services in order to be able to do something else? For example, internet or phone? Do they need us every day, for example, toothpaste? Or do they need us occasionally, on vacation, for example, or on holidays? There are also other identities for companies, and I would like to know what kind of identities are you thinking about. So do let me know in the comments below what other identities of a company you can think about. Of course, by the title of this video, you know that I see culture and identity of the company as being distinctly different. But I also see identity as being distinctly different from purpose and reputation, which I discuss more in other videos. Here, I will just say that purpose is the reason why the company exists, which is also its internal driver, while reputation is the way the company is seen from the outside by its consumers and customers, investors and analysts, media and competitors, and so on and so forth. And reputation can change based on the events and situations that take place and how the company handles them. Whereas identity shouldn't really change unless there is a significant transformation that the company undergoes. One of the simplest definitions of culture belongs to Dr. Edgar Schein, the way we do work around here. In other words, the unique way that the work gets done within this specific organization, and how people relate to each other in this company, which is shared and learned across the organization. Company culture is made of vernacular behaviors, rules and norms, values that are rooted in beliefs. I call these 5 components layers because they range between more visible and tangible towards less visible, actually invisible and intangible. Another simple way that you can think about organizational culture is as of a set of written and unwritten rules that are shared by all residents of the company when they work together. Each company has those rules, which basically boil down to the do's and don'ts about everything. What is the right way to communicate with others during and outside of meetings? What is important in your daily work and how your day is structured? How and by whom the decisions are made, who is kept accountable and who is not kept accountable. These rules are set and reinforced by the founders and most senior leaders in the company, and they become second nature to the residents of the company when they do work together. And it is very important that culture stays true to the identity of the company and supports its business strategy. If you want to learn more about what is company culture and why it matters, how to understand it, how to develop it from scratch, and more, I have other videos on these subjects, which I put the links to in the description below. By the way, if you're finding this video helpful, please let me know by putting helpful in the comments below, or better yet, by sharing it with your fellow coworkers and friends that you care about who might benefit from watching it as well. Company identity and purpose are foundational for the company. Mission, vision, strategy, culture, and reputation all stem from the organization's answers to the most core questions: who we are and why we exist. For a lot of people, culture and identity are so connected that one flows from the other, and there is no real distinct difference between the two. But I think it's very helpful to discern between them, and not for the sake of a theoretical exercise, but in a very practical way. You see, for the organization to be aligned, which translates into faster, better decision-making, easier collaboration, less waste of time and effort, for the company to be that aligned, its culture needs to be true to its identity. For example, if company's identity is rooted in craftsmanship, then the company culture shouldn't be that of a mass product manufacturer. If identity and culture are misaligned and disconnected, it will be very difficult for the residents of the company to work in an aligned manner, to create aligned goals, prioritize them, and achieve them. To understand if your company culture is aligned to its identity, ask yourself and your company residents how aligned they are on a scale between aligned, partially aligned, and not aligned. If the answer is partially or not aligned, you've got work you get to do. I think this is very exciting work, so if you'd like our help, feel free to reach out. The link is below. Also, if you have questions or challenges when it comes to collaboration, organizational culture, or business partnerships, and you would like my take on it, feel free to let me know in the survey. I put the link below in the description, and I will do my best to make a video to help you. To recap, your company culture identity is about who we are, and company culture is about how we work together and how we relate to each other within the company, which should reflect who we are. Let me know in the comments below what further questions you have on the subject. Now, I promised you a guide on how to make virtual collaboration successful, which includes the quality of your leadership and your meetings. You can use the link below in the description to download it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. In the meantime, you can watch yet another video that may be helpful to you, or a series of my videos that is curated specifically for those people who are interested in the subject of company culture. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see you in the next one.